I ain't gonna lie, like, still to this day, I'm a firm believer in GTA 6 not coming out. That's just me, like, it been highly anticipated for too long. But I ain't even know that they snuck and dropped a new trailer. I ain't know they snuck and dropped a part 2 trailer to GTA 6. I ain't know that. But this ain't the regular trailer. Like, I ain't seen a new trailer. I ain't seen nothing. But I always be tapping in to GamerX. Like, shout out GamerX. Like, he finna tell us, like, what we missed. But I ain't even see it. So, like, you know what I'm saying? But before we get to it, we finna bless the video, though. Hey, man. But I ain't gonna lie, like, GTA 6 coming out, like, I'll go get system. Like, I don't even got system right now, but I'll go get system if they come out. I'll go get system.
It's May 6th, 2025, and in case you missed it, Rockstar Games dropped a new trailer.
I ain't gonna lie, look at them graphics. Them graphics is nasty. That's like what I got on FiveM right now. Like,
For Grand Theft Auto 6. Yes, after the recent news that the game has been pushed to May 26th of the year 2026, thankfully they gave us a trailer and some juicy stuff to really chew
bro, look at these graphics. And this bitch bad. What the fuck?
on. Juicy stuff to chew on.
Shit bad. Bro, this look like a real bitch, gang. Excuse my French, but this look like a real girl, gang. Like,
Look, I probably could have used a better phrase, but either way, we got 10 things we're breaking down. Really interesting, cool new bits
they don't even got this in FiveM.
of details and speculation for this game. So let's get started off with number 10. The second protagonist has technically been revealed. This is the big one. It's been long speculated that this game would have dual protagonists, and while this trailer doesn't completely confirm it because it doesn't show any obvious gameplay, you know, there's no HUD or clearly defined character switching or anything, it's pretty obvious from what we see that you'll be playing as both Jason, who gets the spotlight in this trailer for the most part, and Lucia, who was revealed back
So it's gonna be a female character and a nigga character.
in trailer 1. He looks like he's like a big buff boy living out in the Florida Keys, and seems like he'll be closer to your traditional GTA.
And if you know, you know. Like, if y'all watch this channel, y'all know the craziest shit happened in Florida. So, like, okay, I ain't gonna lie, they might be onto something.
Protagonist who's more of a decent guy at heart, you know, kind of that lovable criminal thing. Obviously, you're still capable of going on rampages and being a huge dick, but from this trailer, his personality looks closer to someone like Carl from San Andreas rather than like Trevor from GTA 5. It looks like the leaks are generally true regarding his character and role in the story. The trailer makes it pretty explicit that we're looking at a Bonnie and Clyde kind of dynamic here with Jason and Lucia, which is an interesting direction to take the series. Next at
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, we gonna keep this between just whoever see this, but like, bro, you gooners, you little niggas, bro, y'all just finna go crazy, bro. Like, niggas thought they was going crazy on GTA 5 loading screen. Like, bro, did y'all just see that? That's a real, like, these is real body types in the game. Like,
Number 9, one of the most exciting new details we've learned from the big drop here. We got a trailer and like a bunch of different like press details and screenshots and stuff like that. So look those up if you want to see more. But what we did get from this, the most important thing is new locations that'll be in GTA 6. This is, of course, as you know, Leonida. It's GTA 6's only slightly exaggerated version of Florida. And with this new information we've been given, it seems like this is going to be a big ass place. There is, of course, Vice City with all its beaches, resorts, clubs, and less than fancy, like, you know.
bro, nigga, they got the dirt bikes. They had them in GTA 5, but like, nigga, look at like, do you not understand, like, bro, how much activity and how much fun niggas is about to be able to have on this bitch game? Like, me and the guys might just reunite for this, like.
More lower class neighborhoods, but that's just the start of what's in this game. There's the more rural Port Gellhorn with like what seems to be like rednecks selling pills and hanging around flaming barrels and bikers and stuff. There's the Leonida Keys with all its party boats and retirees and underwater reef diving. The Grass Rivers with its backwoods charms and abundance of gators. And
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not leaving the crib. Like, my bitch thought I was staying in the crib like on the PC. When GTA 6 come, I'm never leaving, gang. Like, this shit finna be so live. What the fuck?
Roja, which looks like more of an industrial town with smokestacks and a biker gang, and Mount Calaga National Park, which has outdoor activities and wild animals and hunting. Some of this stuff looks like it comes right out of Red Dead. The visuals are just nuts here. And that's just a taste of what's probably going to be in the game. There's probably going to be even more, but either way, these are kind of like the breakdowns of the main regions. So you get some city, you get some zany suburb stuff, you get some stuff out in the Florida Everglades, you get some hunting in the mountains and crazy chaos in the backwoods, factory towns. It just seems like they're checking all the boxes for varied locations, and that's good. At least from the trailer and all the info Rockstar dropped alongside it, we've got the best picture so far of just how big this world's probably gonna be. Next at number 8, where GTA 5's big gimmick was the heists, it's looking more and more likely that the leaks were true and the focus of GTA 6 will be robberies. The first trailer showed a gas station stick up, of course, while trailer 2 steps things up with a much higher stake job, what looks like a bank that looks like it goes on to like a full-on Heat style shootout, which has to be in the game. I mean, Heat homages are just kind of a tradition at this point. Also, it's one of the best movies ever, so they should reference it. It's perfect. But look, they might be like leaning even more into it with an actual cop antagonist of some kind. We see a cop for a few seconds in the trailer who appears to be in a cutscene where the protagonists aren't present, which is actually pretty unusual for a GTA game, which kind of makes us want to go into some like wild theories, but we don't want to get nuts yet making wild claims like he's actually some secret third protagonist or there's more of like an undercover cop or a mole thing. Look, we don't know for sure yet, but it does make us wonder just what this guy's purpose in the story is. Maybe it's just to give the proceedings more of a cops and robbers vibe, you know, like you actually get to see who's pursuing your main protagonists here, like the feeling that they're just
Any missions with helicopters, I'm failing them. I'm failing them, gang. I can't fly airplanes in video games, bro.
Constantly being hunted. That alone would be a cool direction to take things. And as you know, over the years, probably from San Andreas on, Rockstar has really dived deeper and deeper into real cohesive and nuanced storytelling. So I'm curious to see what the extra layer is here. This could be a hint towards that. Next at number 7, watching TV is back, it seems. Yes, it's been a consistent part of the series since GTA 4, but
did y'all peep that P5? Like, what type of PS5 is this? Damn.
TV is back, it seems. Yes, it's been a consistent part of the series since GTA 4, but it's good to see that, like, watching television is back in GTA 6. There's a moment in the trailer where it stops to show an ammunition commercial, but the way it's framed makes it pretty clear that this looks like it's in-game with the way the camera is locked down for the entire segment. Again, speculation, not confirmed, but really it's just a clue as to like GTA 6's attitude, how it does satire, how it pokes fun at stuff. We can't wait to see how far they go with the TV stuff. It's always a highlight in these games, just seeing all the effort they put into the most mundane and pointless details. And it's possible that this game's television stuff will be the most ambitious scene in the series up to this point. It's probably safe to say that it will be, but who knows? But we're going off of this and also all the zany TV antics and news story stuff we saw from the first trailer. Next at number 6, speaking of ammunition, we got a much better look at a lot of the guns that are going to be in the game. The grenade launcher shown was the flashiest, of course, but during the robbery, we see Jason and Lucia using MP5s, which are like a staple of the series at this point. Jason's using what looks to be a Beretta in one scene. There's an attack helicopter that looks like a little bird with rockets and a machine gun attachment. The included screenshots that we've seen that released include a bunch of handguns, but significantly, we see Jason using an AR-15 in one shot, and more importantly, a fishing rod in another. Clearly, the deadliest weapon. But does this mean that there will be some kind of fishing minigame? It makes sense in, you know, being set in Florida. They could just port over the one from Red Dead Redemption 2, and it would probably be pretty good. Next at number 5, this trailer showed off a lot of new vehicles, which some of which we've seen before, but there's focus on motorcycles, helicopters, fixed-wing aircraft, and cool stuff like airboats and jet skis. There also appears to just be more stuff we can do with them. There's a quick moment with a grenade launcher that appears to be from a vehicle, and another moment where you're dragging what looks like a vault behind a truck.
These look like real deal vehicles too, like that look like a white Charger and this look like a Ford.
By a winch, which, dude, I'm just saying, Fast and the Furious, or the
or a Ram, whatever you want to call that shit. I know you truck niggas don't play about that shit.
series, or really Fast 5, was absolutely the best of that franchise. And if they can recreate that scene where they're dragging the bank vault through city streets, slamming into police cars, one of the best car chase heist things ever, I would love to see that. Now, what really interests us is, can you fly that jumbo jet 747 thing that we see here? Are we finally getting a little bit of that San Andreas energy back in here? I'd love to see that. And that fight on the plane moment kind of makes me think that there's possibilities that we may actually get to fly something that big this time around. Now at number 4, look, one small but significant detail that we noticed in the trailer is how often they show someone exiting a vehicle while driving. There's a moment in the trailer where Jason jumps off a motorcycle to get onto a moving truck, and another bit where it looks like he jumps onto the hood of a moving vehicle. Now look, this is a lot of speculation. It's impossible not to with how little Rockstar has given us, but like, these moments lead us to believe that there could maybe possibly be some kind of new hijack mechanic in GTA 6. It could make some degree of sense, especially if there's possibility where you can switch between these characters. Like if they're both always together, like how this trailer makes it look, then you'll have one character driving the car while the other can shoot guns or possibly jump from one moving vehicle to another in a way that is still over the top, but doesn't completely break reality like most games with this sort of mechanic. Or like how it's usually done in games, you drive up and then a canned animation, you see the character jump. Like if you could actually do that yourself, that would be really fun. We don't know if this is actually going to be a thing, but it's exciting to think about nonetheless. Now at number 3, if this trailer revealed one thing, it's a lot of new characters. So in the first trailer, we got Lucia, but here we're getting a whole lot of people to fill out the cast and give a few clues as to where the story might be going. Now, the trailer
Bro, these graphics is crazy, hey, what the fuck?
doesn't give us that many names, but all the additional info that Rockstar Games released does, so we'll just quickly run through all the character reveals. There's Real Dimes, who kind of looks like a party girl or like a diva or like a superstar or something like that. Don't know what her role could be. Raul Batista.
But I ain't gonna lie though, it do look like it's pushing a lot of pornography, and when I say pornography don't always mean just strictly porn or just sex. Like, it's promoting a lot of like, you know, like females and body parts and shit like that. For knowing this game is gonna be played the most by little kids. Like, don't get me wrong, like this is a worldwide game, everybody gonna play it, but these little kids should not be being able to see this shit that's finna be able to get shown in GTA 6. But I don't know, cause like when GTA 5 came out, you couldn't buy that game unless you was over the age of, you know. So I don't know.
Looks like your traditional GTA heavy. I can't tell if he's an ally or an enemy, but he looks pretty intense. Lucia Caminos and Jason Duval, again, are the protagonists. There's the full names. We already know about them. Then there's Draquan Priest, who looks like a playboy. I don't know if he's like a party guy, you know, not too much to go on here, but one of the screenshots provided does put him in a recording studio, so he might be some sort of artist. One character who appeared prominently in the trailers was Cal Hampton, who looks like he's going to be filling out kind of like the goofy friend role for Jason. This kind of character could potentially be annoying, but then again, GTA 5 gave us Lamar, and a lot of the games have done this well, so Rockstar has been pretty solid with the comic relief side characters. A lot of people are speculating that he's Matty Matheson, you know, famous chef, or one of the Fact brothers from The Bear. But either way, whoever the hell he is, in one point, in one screenshot, he's got a shirt that says, "Violence is good, thanks video games." And I just love that. He's officially my favorite character now. Next up is Brian Heder, another guy who appears pretty prominently in the trailers. He's the older dude who looks like he's got some criminal connections, but most importantly, he's voiced by the always awesome Stephen Root, which means that celebrity voices are probably back in GTA 6, which is a pleasant surprise. I mean, Mr. Root isn't quite like this top-tier A-lister, he's a character actor, but still, that's Hollywood talent right there. And I bet more of these characters have other celebrities doing their voices, but we just don't recognize them, or they're not officially confirmed or anything like yet. Now, the final character revealed from the additional information is...
And niggas be forgetting about the first trailer that came out too, like that already showed a lot, plus this one, like, hold on, bro. Hold on. What is that on his... Is that a triangle?
Is Booby Ike, who looks like kind of a big shot, like a boss guy, but again, we don't really have any clue what his deal is. So where does that leave us? Well, at least we know a lot of names, that's for sure. Now down at number 2, character customization. It's something we assumed would be in the game again. I mean, it's in all the recent GTA games to some extent, but this trailer at least confirms that there will be some form of customization, and I don't just mean getting to pick different outfits. Now, the Jason shown in the trailer has his head shaved, but in some of the screenshots provided by Rockstar, he's got longer hair. It's not super long, but it's not buzzed, which means that maybe we can change hairstyles. It's possible that the game goes full-on Red Dead 2 on us, with hair growing in real time that needs to be maintained, or maybe not. But either way, there could be something cool here. One thing that's got us really interesting,
Yeah, I could tell that fat nigga, he gonna be a funny ass character, bro.
is that trailer 2 showed some weightlifting for a second, and it got us thinking the Jason we see in trailer 2 looks a lot more jacked than he does in trailer 1. Could that mean that weightlifting is back from San Andreas and we can actually make Jason like more doughy or more big and jacked depending on how much he lifts? You know, it's possible that it's just a graphical thing. I mean, it's been more than a year since that first trailer. Maybe they just changed his look, his model, but
It been a year that quick? Damn.
it would be amazing if they actually had working out and exercising again. Maybe even so you can make it like you can get real fat if you overeat. I don't know, I always thought that was fun in those games. Maybe wishful thinking, maybe speculation, but it was just little eagle-eyed things like that we want to point out here. Now, down at number 1, community service. Yes, it wouldn't be a modern GTA game without some boring, tedious mini games that replicate real life just a little too closely. And in GTA 6, it looks like we'll get to experience at least a little bit of community service as Lucia. There are multiple scenes that imply that she's doing community service as part of her parole. There's that moment where she comes into the house in a yellow vest, and later we get a quick clip of people picking up trash on the side of the road, all wearing yellow. Is there going to be some kind of trash picking mini game similar to mopping floors in GTA 5 or, you know, working at the port?
I ain't gonna lie, don't nobody get no fuck about none of that shit for real, for real. But I ain't gonna lie, GTA 6, I don't really be hyped for games, but I feel like a little kid again waiting for GTA 6. But I'm gonna leave IG video in the description. Y'all go tap in, y'all go shout out some love, but y'all be safe and y'all stay alive for GTA 6.